Hello. I had to pick up a hairball on the floor. How are we? It's been a minute. Y'all are so far. What the fuck? Y'all are so head on with me. I don't like it. Let's turn here. Oh, that's what y'all are jacked up. Let's fix that. Still not straight. I fixed it. Okay. Oh, dang it. Over there. Okay. Here's fun, I think. We have something on about the Soviet Union on the background because I realized I don't think I've ever really researched the Soviet Union. It was a 2-hour documentary. I was like, I like 2-hour long things. I just put on the background that aren't like a movie and ridiculously loud. Movies are so loud. I think part of my issue with them. Hi. It's been a minute. I know I haven't really been active live wise, and my video schedule's been a little fucked up recently. I know. But I'm just now getting out of like this funk, so let's like cool it with the criticism, please. Oh yeah, if you're like, wow, her hair looks huge. It is. I washed it. I washed my hair last night, and I fell asleep in my bed. But yeah, I washed it, so it does look very big. Is that what happens when I wash my hair? And so I look a little silly. I'm I've been having to put lotion on my hands after I get out of the shower because I've been washing my hair a little more than I typically do, and so my hands are like wrinkled beyond recognition. It looks like I've aged 200 years, and then I have to like put on lotion. So, and my hands keep smelling like where'd it go? Here it is. This EOS lotion that I've been putting on, like a little dollop after I get out of the shower. I should probably put some on my feet because my feet are dry. Yeah. That or sometimes I'll put coconut oil, like straight up coconut oil on my skin. Especially if I'm having like a moment like this where it's like my skin's kind of like peeling up for some reason. Ugh. I took off my makeup last night in the shower and I forgot to wash my face when I got out. Hi everyone. I don't know what type of makeup we're gonna do because I didn't super like my makeup yesterday. I was trying to time myself. I was supposed to only take an hour. I ended up taking more. Oh, oh! I have a pimple there and I have a pimple up here. This is a great time to bust out the topical acid. Jesus. I also ate dinner twice last night, and I ate a little mini pizza before that. Because I'm trying to get back in the habit of eating consistently. Because that is a problem with my life. My mental health. Okay, here's some information about my life. My mental health does better when I sleep during the day and I'm awake at night. But because I'm asleep during the day and I don't cook and everyone else is asleep at night, I can't really cook. So I end up eating less. And I have really freakishly high metabolism, so my body's literally just like, oh, we're gonna eat the fat off your bones now. And that's been a problem, especially in my ribs in the last like week. Like I can't even really touch them because it's fucking tender. So that's just it. I'm in so much pain, honestly. So that's a little look into my life of the last like week. Oh, I want to like poke that open and fucking drain it. It's like right on a nerve. I've been doing a lot of sewing recently. The last like week, because my sewing machine's kind of quiet. So here's the progress on Dobby and him in his outfit. I made his pants too high. Or I made his shirt too long. I can't figure it out. So the shirt keeps being weird. I also made him a widow belt. Oh, there we go. That's better. I made him a widow belt that we can take off. I made him pants. He has boxers under the pants. And it's the cutest. And now I'm working on his jacket and I need to figure out how I'm gonna do a short sleeve on that scale. Because I know how to do long sleeves on that scale. I don't know how to do short sleeves, apparently I never learned. So now I need to figure that out. And my childhood of making doll clothes by hand is coming in hand a lot for this, I will say. That's what I did when I was a tween and a child. I made doll clothes by hand with like needle and thread on my floor at all times. That's what I did as a kid. I need something on my lips. It honestly is kind of funny to be like, how do you know how to make patterns? I made doll clothes as a child. Look how long my hair is. Like that's really long. Honestly, it's getting really long. I don't know how I feel about it. I have a cowlick in the front of my head that you can probably see. Honestly, do we see that? I have a cowlick like right up in here. I think it's that side at least. I'm just so used to it in my head that I forget it's there. And I never do my hair. I let it live the way it is. So it's probably why there's that like weird ass swoop in my head. Yeah, that's something too, guys. I don't do my hair. I don't do it. Why is there lipstick in here? There's two lipsticks in here. Oh, because I was trying to clean off the desk because I was sewing. But do you want to see my tiny sewing machine? Look at my tiny sewing machine. It's real janky right now because it also typically has tiny bobbins. And I frankly just don't want to keep having to respin them. It's my tiny sewing machine. These are all the things I use. 2 things from LA Colors, 1 thing from Wet n Wild, and 1 thing from Fenty. I did not buy the thing from Fenty. If you want, like a good thing from not Wet n Wild, from LA Colors, I would just get a warmer shade than your actual skin, because that's not that much different than my actual skin, but it's just warmer, I guess. Like, compared to like my hand and shit, that's not that different. And so if you want something affordable, get that I use on my nose contour. Sometimes I'll stack the two, which is probably so trashy. Let's be honest, it's probably so trashy. Because Fenty's like a really good brand, and LA Colors is like like trailer trash. But I like LA Colors, so leave me alone. And I stack the two sometimes because I like the shade and make together because the shade isn't that different. Fenty appears a lot more cool tone, but that could also be residue from my face a little bit all the time. That doesn't look that cool tone on my skin. Which the color's white. That's hysterical. We're gonna use a teeny tiny dollop because like they're definitely different shades, but it's not that like they're just different. Honestly, you could probably find this color somewhere in Fenty. It's not that different, especially on my skin. I don't know why. Like it kind of does appear different, but one's also like a matte base, I think, and one is they don't know how to make that yet. But yeah, if you're ever like, oh my god, her foundation is so like pigmented. I use True Matte Longwear High Pigment Foundation from LA Colors, which um people need to learn how to use this. Yes, it is drying if you have dry patches, you do this. And then more recent times, because I used a beauty blender with this for a really long time, but I just don't want to buy makeup at this point. So I've been using a silicone sponge. It has a little boo-boo, which probably shouldn't be touching my face, but I don't care. And my acne has decreased so much. It's actually insane. It's so fucking insane. So that's how I've been living my life. It's literally been like decreasing so much, and I'm using the same trashy nasty shit. So I'm like, I wonder why my skin's been so much better. Maybe because I'm not using that nasty thing all over my face. So if you're having acne and you want to still wear makeup, I would highly recommend um, looking into a silicone thing, because I think I'm right. I think I'm right, honestly. So if you have like, I am very prone to kind of like deep cystic acne, like the type of acne that never comes to the surface and never pops, so you end up having to like cut open your face, like up in my cheeks specifically, like all these little divots that you probably can't even see on camera. Is somewhere I've had that. Not so much on this side, I don't think, but like I get it, and it's so bad and it's puffy and it's inflamed. It hurts, kind of like the pimple I have back here, if you can see that, but that's much more flat, and it's like in a nerve, like like do you see that? Like it's a lump under the skin, which isn't typically my cystic acne, but yeah, so I do suffer from some cystic acne. It's not as consistent as it was when I was a kid. Like when we had to wear masks. That's insane that I have to be like when we wore masks when I was a kid. That's nuts. Did you draw the wall? I did. You speak English? Oh, no. I don't. I don't. Do I not look like I speak English? Hello. It's fine if you don't speak my language. I don't mind, honestly. I probably need to brush up on stuff like my Spanish. But yeah. So if you suffer from acne, maybe it's not the products you're using. Honestly, maybe it's that fuck ass sponge that everyone's like, it's so great, and this silicone sponge is so trash. I haven't had nearly as many pimples, and especially cystic acne. I don't think I've had a single like pill up of a cystic acne thing where it's so bad and so deep in my skin that I have to literally like course it, like try and fail, and then I have to sit there and like pick through the skin to drain it and pull the fucking shit out with my hands. I haven't had to do that. I don't think not even once in the like 6 months I've been using this sponge, but also is older than this sponge. This is older than this. I got this like somewhat recently in the time of me buying makeup. I got this in middle school. I remember I think I got it from the Dollar General, honestly. And I think the fucking silicone's saving my skin, so thank you. I would love to see an uprise of the silicone sponge, especially if you have acne. That's my biggest thing. Maybe I'll do a YouTube short about or a TikTok or something. If some company wants to wants to give me money to basically be like, hey, your fucking sponges that honestly aren't that different from the sponges you would use in like your kitchen. No way to the chick that made them. I understand why. I did some research on that, but it's also like your sponge shouldn't have to be disposed of every like 3 times you use it, or else you break out really bad. I can't afford to do that. Most Americans can't afford to do that. I don't think most of the world can afford to do that. But yeah, if you have been a long-term follower, you've honestly probably seen my skin really, really bad. It's been pretty bad at times. And I don't even want to hear comments being like, "Oh, you grew up, and that's why you're not getting acne anymore." I still get a little pimple here and there. I have a pimple on my chin. I have a pimple over here right now. I get one, like kind of like on my chin more now. I think that's honestly though just from me eating. I think that's just from me eating shit with butter in it. I bet you anything, because I have used a sponge to get up and like underneath my eyebrows and stuff, and I will get pimples in my eyebrows. And I never get pimples in my eyebrows. You know why? Because once upon a time I didn't have eyebrows, so I know to scrub the fuck out of your eyebrows. Someone's shit was going off. It's 5 in the morning. Dude, there was no shadow. I more than likely what you saw as a shadow was honestly probably my shadow. There's no shadow. This has happened more than once. People will come in here and be like, oh my god, I saw a shadow. And I'm like, there's no shadow. There's no shadow. Why are you trying to scream that there's a shadow? Why are you trying? People have come in here and tried to scream that there's a spider. Guys. I am producing a slight shadow, but like, come on. There's no shadow. Please, calm your fucking ass. I mean, there's a bag on the floor. There's some stuff on the floor because I've been working a lot. But like, there's not a shadow. Calm down. And then people are like, why is she so angry all the time? Maybe because my fucking chat's trying to make me schizophrenic. Like, calm the fuck down, and I won't be yelling in your face. You're not smart. The only people that's gonna work on it is people that already have mental health issues, and you shouldn't be doing that because that's honestly a really dick move to make. You're not smart, dude. Also, to anyone's been wondering how I've been doing my makeup recently, I've been putting my foundation as concealer and only using like the teeniest, tiniest amount because you really don't need much makeup whatsoever with the silicone sponge. At this point, I'm just doing like a thing about the silicone sponge. Cool, and you will get banned. I don't like pranks. I think they're really stupid and pointless, honestly, unless you're like 5. And it's not even like, oh, I got like her and I've always felt like that. No, no, I quite literally, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is making someone scared funny? That's a good way to give black eye, honestly. Why is that funny? Why? That's my question. How is that even funny? It's supposed to be like this thing to be like, haha, so funny. Why is scaring people funny to you? Why? It also seems really annoying to your loved ones, I will say. I would disown you at this point. Trying to fucking just annoy people. It's literally just a way to annoy people. I think a lot of people on like YouTube and shit that did pranks kind of glorified it and like a ha ha, they'll forgive you if you give them a lot of money. They don't talk about that. They have to be giving people a lot of money because you're like, let me scare you real quick. It's weird. It's fucking weird. It's also just really weird to be like, ha ha ha, so funny to scare people. Like, I like scary, but I don't think it's funny. I think if you're saying to me, like, haha, so funny to scare people, you're like 5. You're 5. I'm gonna rub off some more residue from the other day. That's another thing. You don't need to get this wet. And that's really nice because it can just sit on my desk. been well-ish. My mental health's kind of been shit, so I haven't been on. Sorry about that. And then my views got really, really low, and I got scared, dude. This dude so blatantly doesn't live in the South. At this point, you get shot. It's the morning S time for me. But I also sleep like all sorts of backwards. So this dude keeps trying to scare me, and I keep just telling him, dude, you're not gonna. It's not gonna work. I also don't give a shit. Like, let me try to scare her. He's ha 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 ha. That's so funny. Let's be for real. If you're sitting there so bored in your life that you're like, let me try to scare people, you got a problem, dude. You got a fucking problem. I want my foundation to be more pigmented underneath my eyes, so we're gonna let it set a little bit. Because I used less than I've been using. The people that invented the silicone sponge should sponsor me because I've been doing my makeup with it. With an off-brand silicone sponge actually. I've been doing my makeup with some version of silicone sponge for like 6 months, and my skin has cleared up so much. I'm not even lying. It has cleared up. Cleared. It has cleared up. Oh, I'm making red lines in my face. It's cleared up so much. Like anyone that's a long-time viewer of mine has seen my acne honestly be kind of really fucked up and really bad. And my face honestly really fucked up and really gaunt because of the acne. Where's my remote? I don't own cars. Where's my remote? Where is it? I'm fixing to like make Amazon, not Amazon. I'm fixing to be like, YouTube. You're holding my money hostage. Could you at least give me YouTube Prime? Like, no ads. Oh, it's Thursday. I think we're due for rain. I also don't know the days. Oh, there's no water in the cup. I never know the days. There's no water in my cup. What's that? But yeah, honestly, I've had really bad skin for a really long time. Even when I'm not wearing makeup. And it's like, dude, just go get a hobby or some shit. If this is your hobby, you should find something new. Because this is weird. But yeah. Oh, I don't know. Hi. You're an MHA fan. This is my Dobby so far. I still need to give him hair and his jacket and his white outfit. I'm doing his white outfit too. But this is what I've been working on the last couple days. His pants were bitch. But I also made him a teeny tank belt. He still needs stitches and stuff. He's a work in progress. I was tired of painting him. So I was like, I'm gonna work on the clothes. I also didn't want him to be naked. Him being naked was bothering me. He's just naked in my room. It felt weird. It was so gross, honestly. So yeah, and then I'm making a life-size version of him that you might be able to see some of the progress on my table in the back. That is not one of the best, but sticking to quite a few of my dry patches really bad. Which isn't a foundation's fault. It's my skin's fault. Because guess what? This foundation a few years ago, same as that formula, didn't do this. But my skin has changed drastically in the last like 2 years. So that's great. There's something going on in my life. My skin, out of nowhere, got really, really dry a few years ago. Because I'd been dermaplaning my face. I guess I reacted weird. And now my skin just loves to have these really, really bad dry patches. Which, like, I don't know why I didn't, like, put two and two together in the moment of, like, if I dermaplane my face fucked up, it might fuck up my face. That's like the number one thing they tell you. That's... Also, I'm literally just getting up in my groove because I have kind of deep set nostrils. And so I will get a line of demarcation if I don't like shove my finger in there. I don't know why I put that up in there. I've never done that. Thank you. Should we do a pointed or should we do kind of like a look at what I'm doing to my foundation. I think it's funny. Let's do a hybrid of the two. I don't want to watch this anymore. We're gonna find something different. I was watching. Let me tell you about what happened last night. Not last night. Yesterday, while I was trying to figure out how many of the sleeves on Davi's jacket, which I never figured out, I turned on this thing about Abraham Lincoln. Because I've been watching a lot of stuff about Abraham Lincoln recently. I don't know why. I'm trying to brush up on history way more than normal. Because I'm not gonna say shit. I don't want to get in trouble. But so I've been brushing up on history, and I think all of you should too. And so I was watching something about Abraham Lincoln, and then Obama just was on the screen, and I didn't know Obama was in this. I guess he like narrated a little bit, and like talked about like Abe's like impact as a president and how that really shaped us in modern America. And it goes Abraham Lincoln. I see Abe and I go, hi Abe. And then I see Obama and I go, Barack Obama? Because I'm very confused on where Obama was there because I didn't know. I was like, I'm gonna watch some boring documentary about Abraham Lincoln. No, Barack Obama was just like there. I was like, what the fuck? And he only appeared in like 10 minutes of the whole thing. And I was like, this is weird. I would love to know whoever told Hitler that tiny ass mustache looked good. I would love to know. Because this seemed like it was a fashion thing before Hitler. He also had a comb over. Have you ever noticed this? He had a fucking comb over. It was weird. And who told these people it looked good? Who did that? Ugh. I want them dead from history. I want them to have never existed. Who told all these men, yes, shave off these parts of your mustache? Who said this? It looks bad. Have y'all ever looked into the while we're talking about mustaches, the Romanovs mustaches, the family of the the Romanov people? They were murdered. I think they were like in charge of Russia or some shit. They were basically like impeached, aka assassinated. They got fucking assassinated, kidnapped, and assassinated. And all the men had these big mustaches that were giant on their faces, and I think they look just insane. And it's not just the father of children that were killed. It's also his father and his brother and his father, and it's everyone, and it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. Fucking hell, that dude's weird as shit. Fucking that fucking. What the fuck is his name? Fucking the dude that ratted out the Romanovs. What's his name? I can't remember. I really liked the movie Anastasia as a tweet. Can we tell? It made me kind of obsessed with the Romanovs. It's such a weird thing. Because I could be completely wrong. From any sort of research I have ever done about the Romanovs, which isn't a lot, but I've done some, and it seems very much like the Russian people were already poor, and then the Romanovs we know as the Romanovs came into power because what his face's dad died or some shit, and then a bunch of people were mad, and then they died, which is that's It also seems like the fuckface that I'm really close to the mom. What is his name? Was a big part of making them seem like lunatics. It's insane. It's fucking weird. It's not even just insane. It's weird as shit. I don't know why the fuck that's at 150 years worse. Even though books are nothing to the same. I'm trying to find something historical that will also give me very flagged for it being in the background. Because everything's very violent. The highest form. Blah, blah, blah. I still don't understand that. I've watched the whole thing. Napoleon was also a weird motherfucker. Dude was weird. Dude was a balding baby. Oh, they can't sway. No. I can't find anything. Do I just watch a lot of violent history? Jesus Christ. I think I might. Someone should check my psych. I don't want to crochet right now. I want to watch something. If anything, that won't get me fucking like in trouble. Oh, let's see this way. What the fuck is happening? Hi. You know what? Fuck it. We're watching something about hand spindling yarn. Um, can- Can't see nothing. This isn't helping. Oh, I was right next to you. Why? Who the fuck is looking up your like? Who? We're almost there. It's taking me a minute. I don't want to watch you. That's all. We're watching this one instead. Good sir. Truly, truly. That's a sewing machine. That's a bag. That's fabric. These are seeds. This is a desk being used. Do we understand the word used? Because we seem to think things in a room is dirty. I'm not joking. This is the second time I've had to explain this to people. There is a fan, there is some fabric, there's a sewing machine, there's a fucking desk that I use. Trust me, it is not dirty. I simply use my belongings, which somehow we've can attributed in modern day clean girl aesthetic world. That means I am literally the most disgusting person who have ever lived. I don't know why we think this way. And frankly, I hate you all. Oh my god, she has things in her room. It must be disgusting. Dude, let's be real. Let's be real. There's some stuff on the desk. Why? I use the desk. There's some stuff on the floor. Why? Because it couldn't fit on the desk and I was using it. There's some stuff over here on the floor. Why? Because I haven't gotten a step ladder to put it back yet, you fucking moron. Why haven't I gotten a step ladder? Why can't I put it back? Because the shelf is 7 feet into the air and I'm not 7 feet tall. Please, go seek some psychiatric help if you think using things is dirty and disgusting, and I should go burn in hell because it seems like dirt means burn in hell now, and I really don't like it. It makes me frankly hate you and want to ban the word cleaning. We've attributed like dirt to the devil now, and I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm never gonna be a clean girl ever. You know why? Because I have a life. Because I don't go get drunk every day of my life and then wonder why I'm in pain. Your only hobby as a person should not be destroying your own body and psyche. So I'm sorry if you think owning things and using things and not living in a padded white room, which is what all your rooms look like, I'm not joking, is demonic because that's the census we're getting at, and I don't like it. I want you to shut the fuck up. Shut the living fuck up. Oh no, I have a room and I use it. Whatever shall I do? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh no. What the fuck? How about this? Shut up. Do you live here? No. What now? Please, go die. Oh no, I own things. Whatever shall I do? Can you die? Why do I need to stand? Why do you want to see me stand? That's really nasty. That's really gross. God damn it. Fuck you. Can't pick up something because I don't have a fucking nail on my finger. I think I'm gonna get into hand spindling yarn. Hello. try to get back into kind of like that like soft goth almost kind of where I would like take black and gray and like carve out my actual like skin color again because that was fun. I did that for a minute. I think I might get back into that just because I've been doing this kind of cool tone stuff for a sec. But I don't know yet. Because I'm trying to use up basically all my makeup, honestly. Because I just own too much of it. I feel like um, I should be investing into stuff that reflects my views as a person of like recycling and stuff. Like looking into companies that are like indie that do that more than well the makeup I currently use, which is upsetting. I don't like. On one hand, yes, I do love things like my like the eyeliner I use and my foundation are like the two I've been using for like 5 years, but they don't come from a sustainable place, honestly. So I'm kind of like, yes. If you're a cat, that's my cat. That's not my cat. That's not me. That's my sister's cat. Which yeah. Minnie doesn't really howl. Her sister does though, like all the time. Sounds like kind of annoying. I don't mind it. They're cats. They don't understand that much. Oh, her sister doesn't. Winnie's a very smart cat. I'm not gonna lie. She's like abnormally smart for a cat. Weird. Odd. But I love her. I love her so much. It made me what? Oh, I 1000% pulled that to one side of my face. If you ever notice that one side of my face, it looks like my nose, like almost is like off center. It's not. I do that when I do my foundation and my contour and everything every day. I'm not joking. Every day. I no joke do that every single day. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I love Scooby Doo. Yeah. The fuck? People come in here and they ask me that. I'm like, do you think I hired someone to not finish a painting on the wall? That's not finished. That's a smidge better. That's a little better. That's fine. Oh. Good morning. Well. Hi. No. 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 I just lost weight again. Guys, my weight is not a consistent number. Please go die in a ditch. We all think I have a dick. Trust me, if I had a dick, none of you would have girlfriends. Just straight up, none of you would have girlfriends. I know I'm shaking my head a lot, but like, let's be for real. You do understand I said if I had a dick. I would have to require a dick to prove that. You need better listening skills. Also, I know my makeup looks different than it typically does. I'm trying to use up the products I have. It's not going well. I need that blush. I need to stack the colors. It's really just not comprehending to you I don't have a dick. Do I need a pink? I feel like I need pink. There's something on my... There's something on my face. Get off my face. Thank you. I washed my hair last night, so it's so in my face. This is washed. It's so in my face. I'm doing that fucking twitchy thing. I'm doing that twitchy thing when I twitch my shoulders after every sentence again. And literally hopped up with it. Okay, get better wording if you're gonna be fucking people in the community, dude. Okay, if you didn't realize, why does it matter? Thank you. Like, dude, if you did not comprehend that the person you are making love to, why does it matter? That's a good question. Also, get better phrasing. A trans one? Really? Is that not, like, derogatory as fuck? Go get help. Or fucking learn how to make a sentence. Jesus Christ. Also, Like, dude, I don't have a dick. I don't. I don't. Dude, I wasn't scolding you, I was scolding the idiotic fuck that was like, I can tell. Stop being weird. Stop being weird. You should not try, like, I'm not trans, but you should not try to be forcing people out of the closet. That's really weird. Just in general, I can sit here and make jokes about how I'm gonna fuck your bitch, but I do actually like women, like a lot more than men. Ugh, what now? Please go seek help. Once again, don't have a dick. Stop being weird and wanting to know what's in my fucking pants. Like, you can sit there and be like, this sounds mad sus, but it's also like, you're insisting I have a penis. Do you want to fuck men? That seems like you want to fuck men. Oh no. You do realize I have glued on fake mustaches, right? For fun. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? This must mean I don't have a vagina. What the fuck is wrong with you? Truly. What the fuck is wrong with you? One, I live in a state where being openly trans would not be a safe option right now. Two, not. I'm just not. Women can have hair. If you, most women you know probably have coarse body hair and shave it because men like you sit there and say they have a dick. Dude, do I need to make a porno with a chick for you to like comprehend I don't have a dick? Is that what needs to happen? Like, dude, seriously. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do you like your women hairless? Because that's disturbing. No, dude, I don't. I'm not showing you pictures of me as a little kid because then someone's going to jerk off to it. You latently don't know how the internet works, apparently. So no, I'm not doing that. Women are conditioned to start shaving at like 12. Dude, be for real. Be fucking for real. Women are conditioned to continue looking like little girls once they hit puberty. So yeah, you are not gonna see women with hair. The amount of women I've known who are like, I I just the hair makes me look gross and unhygienic. It's insane. I'm sorry you can't comprehend that maybe someone has hair. Fucking hell, probably more hair than you do in your teeny ass dick. But I don't have a dick. For God's sakes. I'm wearing... Dude. Dude, I'm wearing short shorts. Where would my penis be? I'm wearing short shorts. Where would my fucking dick go? Let's be for real. Where would the fuck it be? Where? Oh no, you won't fuck me. You already think I have a dick. I don't care. If I went through surgery, if I went through bottom surgery, wouldn't I shave? Wouldn't I make an active choice in my life to have the gender affirming care of shaving my body if I went and had bottom surgery? That's, dude, think. My voice is this dry because quite literally it's early in the morning and I also talk a lot. So I have trained my voice to kind of stay in a deeper register. But in a lot of my YouTube videos, when I'm doing voiceovers, I am talking in my normal voice. It's called I Like Cigarettes. Dude, you're forcing someone who isn't trans to come out as trans. Do you not understand how fucking weird that is? I'm gonna have a holler and a hoot editing this into a video. Fan harasses me for supposedly having a dick. That's a great video. No. Dude, go seek some psych help. Dude, to sit there in your, I'm assuming, privileged ass whiteness and be like, if you have a dick as a woman, you need to tell me, is one, disturbing as shit. Two, you can't sit there in your privileged ass and be like, you have to come out because I say so. That's weird as shit. Guess what? You've probably known countless people in passing or face to face that you had no clue. You don't get the right or the privilege to know what's in other people's pants. You know why? Because that's really gross. And me iterating that and frankly showing respect and putting you in your place, frankly enough, that to sit there and insist and try to force someone to come out, whether they are or not, is disturbing as fuck. Just proves further my point of you are weird as shit. And I'm 1000% editing this into a YouTube video. Yeah, I am. Because what you are doing is weird as shit. And I'm straight up gonna fucking troll your ass. I don't give a shit. Did I flip someone off recently? What the fuck? Why are you being so defensive? I'm not being defensive. I straight up am not. You're the one that's sitting there saying I have a dick after I say I don't have a dick. And then you keep saying I have a dick. And you're saying I have a dick because I have body hair. And when I counter that with women are conditioned to look like children, you don't believe me, even though I'm assuming you're a cis white man, which I have a good feeling about that assumption. And you're just like, oh, I must know. And that's weird as shit. And then the only fucking evidence is that I supposedly had bottom surgery, which would mean they quite literally took my dick. If I had a dick, I don't have a dick. That would mean they took my imaginary dick, cut it open, and folded it in me. So let me just go get imaginary surgery for a dick I don't have. Oh, surgery for an imaginary dick. I got backwards on that shit. Oh no. Can I not like cigarettes? I'm sorry, what? You do realize smoking, vaping, smoking fucks your voice, right? And I talk in a deeper register when I'm on live streams and shit because I trained myself to do that. I'm also talking just quieter in general because it's 6 in the fucking morning. But how dare I love a little nicotine? Because I'm fucking in disbelief, dude. I said if I had one. Too many reasons you might have dick. Where's my Adam's apple? Where is it? Where is it? Where could it be? Where did it go? Sadly enough, this does happen on a regular basis. Also, you saying if I was a woman is directly saying trans women aren't women, which is weird. Dude, if you got said, let's say I told you to your face you have a pussy. Let's say this. And that happens about every time you go to this thing called a job. Would that not make you eventually kind of wildly fucking uncomfortable? That these people who don't know you are so involved with what's in your pants. And when you say it's a vagina and I have a uterus, they don't believe you. Exactly. Thank you, Sophie. You're being just a weird fucking dude. Like, let me fill you in, Sophie. If you don't know, Sophie's a regular. Sophie, he came in here, accused me of having a dick, and then said that he slept with a trans one. That was his exact fucking words. You can scroll up in the chat to see it. That was his exact fucking words. I'm not joking. And then when I corrected him, he accused me more of having a dick. And then when I stood up and went, what the fuck are these then? He continued to say I have a dick. And then say, his reasoning is my body hair. Which then, I went, let's not flash my underwear again. I went, where? Where is my dick? Where is it? And he said, I had bottom surgery. And then when I argued, if I had bottom surgery, I think most people that invested thousands of dollars to get something that was gender affirming care would more than likely shave their bodies. Which is something that is gender affirming care. Shaving your body is gender affirming care. He then proceeded to say that my voice is too deep to be a woman. And I argued that with I smoke. And I smoked a lot when I was a lot younger. And then he argued that I'm a liar. And then I said, where's my Adam's apple? Where is it? Where is it? And then he couldn't tell me. So this has been this argument for the last fucking 20 minutes. Thank you. Someone said the art looks nice. This all started because he came in here and accused me. He accused me and tried to shove me out of this invisible closet I'm in that I have a dick. And I said a joke, the same joke I've said a handful of times, honestly, because this happens a lot, because God forbid a woman have hair. God forbid a woman not wear a bra. I said that if I had, keywords, if, hypothetical, if I had a dick, I'd fuck your bitch, which is very true. If I had a dick, I would be having so much fun with my dick. But I don't have a dick. Where's the dick? It's not here. It's not here. I don't have one. Dude's been sitting here trying to make me say that I am a liar and is calling me toxic. He's calling me toxic. This is 1000% being a YouTube video. I don't give a shit. Okay? My wording might not be the most perfect in the world, but this is insane. You're fucking crazy. Okay? You're fucking crazy. And I'm getting what I want. Free fucking content. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me all this content to essentially make other people like you, who are very convinced I have a penis for some reason, mad. His proof is that my voice is too deep and I have hair. And when I say I don't shave and I'm a smoker, he has no argument. Dude, I smoked a lot as a teenager. I fucking loved vapes. I loved vapes. I would literally fucking just until it was poison. And I wouldn't realize it was poison. I had problems. I also was on a fuck ton of meds that also kind of fucked with my voice. That were not gender affirming care. They were psychiatric. No. Oh no. Oh no, I cursed. Oh no. I don't even know when I cursed. What the fuck? Dude, I don't know at this point. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I hope he gets help because it seems like he's projecting some shit. You want to accuse me of having a dick? I'm going to say you have a centimeter. I'm going to say you have a centimeter. And this is 1000% going in a YouTube video, the newest YouTube video. Thank you for letting me farm your idiotic, uneducated ass. Dude. First of all, I'm not your brother. Second of all, I'm pretty sure you're white. Good sir. Quite literally. Good sir. Where's my bra? Do I need to show you my fucking bra for this to stop? Where is it? I never wear it because I am bony. Where the fuck is my bra? Also, side note, I wear, dude, even if I got bottom surgery, I would have to heal for years. I'm only 19. That would mean I got bottom surgery illegally as a child. How the fuck would I be able to wear things like these, which I've worn a lot on the channel, if I had a dick, like, in it? How would that happen? My dick would have to be that big. Let's be for real. I don't fucking know, honestly. People in Russia seem to like me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't like the people in charge over there. I don't know where my bra is. That's great. Do I ever, though? No. Dude, just admit you're fucking projecting some shit. Jesus. I'm not gonna admit to something that isn't true and also harmful to the community. You got what, Dad? Wait, who? Who? Weird. But yeah, dude. Oh, I said harmful, dude. I did not say that. I didn't realize you thought I said something. No. Like, let's be for real. One, if I was, I would say, why would I have reason not to say? Why, like, why would I not just say it? That seems really weird. I'm in a spot where I live in America. I would be relatively okay. Not to mention, that's the type of shit you can't hide from my parents or any parents, really. I can't just magically transition. I would have to tell my parents that I would not be safe living with if I was. Like, dude, you're demanding that I. Like, dude, you're demanding that I give you some sort of physical proof off of my body that I don't have a dick. Oh, this isn't the first time. To anyone that's new here, this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened repeatedly. I'm not even joking. I'm not even fucking joking. This happens like at least 5 times a month. At least, if I'm going live consistently. It happens so much to the point of I have actually thought of getting cosmetic procedures done to my face, which would be honestly really bad because I do have a decently unique face, and I would go from being unique looking and looking like my ancestors, looking like my history, to looking like a white woman who doesn't like me. I don't want to look like that, but frankly enough, it seems like I have to for you to like me, and it's really weird and it's really gross. I'm sorry that you can't comprehend that I don't look like a 12-year-old girl. I'm sorry for that because that's just some pedophilic ass ideals. I'm also sorry to any hate you get after I clip this and put it on my channel. But I don't give a shit. You said it on a public platform, I'm gonna expose your fucking ass. I keep saying I'm going to make it into a YouTube video, which I'm not lying about. And yet you keep going on and on and on and on. I'd much rather put you and Well, I'd much rather be like, hey people, he's not a safe fucking person. Blatantly. You are blatantly proving that you don't like not knowing what's in someone's pants, and that's gross as shit. That puts people in the trans community in risk, that puts gay people in risk, that puts so many people at risk. And I'd much rather use my platform and basically be like, hey, if you saw this dude in my chat, don't ever, ever, just straight up don't. I know I'm rambling, but frankly, you disgust me, and I really, really hope that whatever weird shit you have going on in your fucking house, because it's pretty blatant you have some weird shit going on in your house, you get arrested for and get sentenced to life. Yeah, there's something not right happening over there. Dude, that's not what you said, first of all. Second of all, you came into my chat, and your first, like, words in the chat were accusing me of having a dick. And when I said, no, I don't, you didn't like that answer. So, yeah, I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna put it on my channel, and I'm gonna monetize the video, and, well, frankly, thank you for the views, and thank you for the follows, and thank you for all of it so much. I don't know why the fuck you're sitting behind a screen being a pathetic person, frankly, being a hateful person, and very, very disturbingly, creepingly wanting to know what's in my pants. Too masculine. Great. I don't give a shit. Oh no, I have a nose. Oh no. Guys, this is what he's to people in the YouTube video, this is what he's calling too masculine. Oh no, I have a nose. The fuck? If your reasoning for me having a penis is the fact I have a nose, you should go look at any women historically ever before nose jobs were invented, because you will sit there and like actually realize how insanely common it is. Even more so, how insanely weird and like Western beauty standard like centric your reasoning for me having a dick is. You're literally sitting there being like, the Western beauty standard says women should have teeny tiny noses that they can't breathe out of, and you don't have that, so you must have a dick. Like, that's your reasoning. That's your fucking reasoning. I frankly don't want to look like those people, thank you very much. They're not good people. So, thanks for the video and shit, I guess. I don't fucking care about you, frankly enough. And if you're watching this video after I clip this all and put it on my YouTube, is this is like a 20-minute long video, which means I don't gotta film shit now. And if you're sitting there being like, well, you do have a dick, I hope someone chops off your dick. I really do. This shit of we all are so concerned of what's in my pants when none of us are sleeping with me, none of us are my friends, none of us even really know me or have ever met me in person. I've never met a fan, by the way. I don't care. Your reasoning is idiotic. It's Western beauty standard based. It's fucking real women hating based. It's weird as shit. Just blatantly. And I'm sorry if you're offended, because I'm not sorry. I frankly think you're stupid, and I think these standards are incredibly outdated, and I've been getting the same fucking comments about it, whether it's on the internet, or in real life, or in school when I was a child. about this shit, people would see my arms, which have stayed exactly the same since I was born, and they'll go, that happened in school. So please, I ask all the little men who are so concerned I have a penis, even though they're never going to touch me. If they try, they're getting stabbed. Go shove a knife up your ass. Just straight up your ass. Maybe twist some. Go get some internal bleeding of your asshole. Just leak out of your fucking ass. Because frankly, I'm done. I'm done. After this goes up, I'm probably going to sit here and ban every single word that's like clean or nose or just so much shit. Because I'm done. I'm done. I've given people grace for how long now? How long have I been doing YouTube? 3 years almost? And almost every live stream, I have some sort of comment from some stupid little man claiming I have a dick. And then claiming I hate people because I don't have a dick. It's all very weird. It's all very gross. It's upsetting, frankly enough. Imagine if, imagine, imagine if someone said something like that to you. Even more so, if someone tried to force you to come out of a closet that doesn't exist, that you're not in. Is that not the weirdest thing you've ever fucking heard in your life? It's weird as shit. No, you don't get to say sorry. Go fuck off. Thanks for the free content, though. This is gonna do numbers. Thank you so much. This is basically my full fucking address to all the little men in my phone who love to tell me I have a dick. Because I have a nose. Because I look like a person. Because I look like I can breathe. Fucking hell, those nose jobs that people will get where they have a nose like mine. And then they get a nose job. And it's like in their face. And they look like they can't breathe. I will never do that to myself. It's just frankly, it's not a good look. Would people want me to make every character from Attack on Titan? Also, how so? Do you mean like in my little doll form, or do you mean like in my big doll form that I'm patenting right now? Not patenting, but I'm figuring out the pattern so other people can copy it. That's not patenting. Why the fuck did I say patenting? I don't know. I think I might put on too much blush. I also don't care that much. But yeah, thanks for the video, I guess. Good, I want you to leave. That's decent. I really don't give a shit. Please go. You're gross and weird. Please leave. Fuck no. No. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do. Just because you apologize doesn't mean I need to take your fucking apology. I'm sorry if that's what your mommy made people do. It's not how the real world works. Thank you. You're in the wrong because you came in here, you accused me of having a dick. When I said no, you then accused me of having a dick. When I said no, you then accused me of having a dick. And you went on and on and on, trying to force someone out of the closet. And then you called someone a trans one, which was weird as shit. Blatantly. Weird as fuck. So no, I'm not in the wrong. You came in here, you harassed me. You came in here, you harassed me. You came in here, you harassed me. You wouldn't shut the fuck up. So no, I'm not in the wrong. Oh, a grown man came and basically accused me of having a penis because apparently I look too much like a man to not have a dick. And then try to force me out of a hypothetical closet that's not real because I'm not trans, and then proceed to be throwing a fucking tantrum saying I have to show some form of evidence that I don't have a dick, and then proceed to throw more of a tantrum, and now it's gonna go all in a YouTube video, which is a big disclaimer, a big fuck you to the many men like him. He's just hundreds who have come into my chat, come into my lives, followed me on social media to basically be like, you have a dick, and I don't have a dick. I just don't. Can you shut the fuck up now? I'm hoping this video will make everyone shut the living fuck up. I don't want to speak to you people. I don't want you in my chat. I don't want you in my life. You're never going to touch me. And frankly, I don't like men. Now, I'm gonna go shake my mother because she has to be up. A grown man was overly concerned about if I have a dick or not, and then he got real homophobic, and then he tried to force me out of a closet that isn't real because I don't have a dick, and then tried to be like, all these features about you that aren't Western beauty standards mean you have a dick. When in reality, I'm just Native American and Irish. It's all very weird and very gross. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go shake my mother to get her up for the day. No, because men are disgusting creatures, and I'm pretty sure if I married one, I'd kill it. Thank you. I had to go shake my mom. Ugh. I personally am not that attracted to men. Me saying I don't like them is a gross underestimation of my very, very, very complex feelings about them. I like what they have in their pants. Don't like their brains. I don't like their brains. I don't like how they look. Frankly, if I'm dating a man, he's not going to look um openly masculine, if that makes sense. Because frankly, I think it's kind of really gross. I like my men to be nice to me and treat me well. And frankly, that doesn't really happen when you date overly masculine men because they're too concerned with how much they love their own dick to love you whatsoever. So frankly, if I have to choose in between marrying a woman and marrying a man, I'm marrying a woman. And we are only raising baby girls. And I am not speaking to a man ever again in a day in my life. I truly don't like them psychologically. Like on a psychological level. I don't like them. I'm 19. And I've dated a lot of men. I've dated a lot of men because you spend all this time in your life trying to be like, is this in my head or is this real? And just, I'd much rather even like kiss a woman than fuck a man. Let's be honest. I get more enjoyment out of kissing women than I do fucking men. No, dude, I straight up like I it's a very complex situation in my own head because the general term I could use is pan. Because I have dated men and I have had sex with men and not hated it. But I mean like on a psychological level, I don't like them as creatures. And you can say that's like a gross estimation of like whatever the fuck is sexist and shit. I am saying that because I cannot sit here for the next 10 hours explaining my deep, complex feelings about the male gender. I can't do that. It's so much easier to just say, I don't like them. It's the same consistence of when a woman says all men because it's way safer assuming and way easier saying all men than sitting there and explaining their own personal sexual assault. It's the same sense, it's the same approach. I'd much rather say I don't like men because one, it keeps men away from me, it keeps them from hitting on me, it keeps them out of my fucking DMs for the most part, and frankly, it keeps me a lot safer from them because they think it's really funny to make me mad, but they're not gonna think that's so funny when they get real stalkery and they break in my house and then they die. Once again, trans women are women. Don't be weird. If you want to sit there and be like, well, they weren't born with the chromosome, dude, intersex people exist too. Shut the fuck up. Go look at intersex. Like, seriously. Okay, but it's not as simple as not being attracted to men. Would have to sit here and explain in great detail. What's your name? I can't even fucking pronounce that. Okay, I was sexually assaulted repeatedly. Didn't want to say it. I'm saying it now, though. Apparently, we're We're disclaiming the fact I don't have a dick. And we're disclaiming the fact that I have been sexually abused. I was dating a guy. I was not attracted to said guy. I got trapped and sexually abused for the next 2 years. Before this happened, I thought maybe I like men, but I was having a lot more fun and a lot more fulfillment in my life dating and kissing girls. And then I dated that fuck, and I lost my mind. I lost my mind. It got to the point of it was not dating. It was him having a fucking collar on my neck and choking me out. Not physically. I do want to clarify, not physically. Mentally. I felt like he was trying to kill me. So, I am sorry if I don't want to sit here and explain my deep, very confusing feelings about the male gender and what they have to offer me. Also, to sit there and be like, you can't say that. Men walk up to me and say I have a dick. I will say whatever the fuck I want about their micro penis, idiotic having, inbred looking fucking asses of a gender. I don't want to fucking deal with them. Literally. And this dude came from abuse. He came from abuse. And then he dated me. It got real abusive real quick. I got trapped. And then when I escaped, the first time, when I escaped, essentially, this fucking situation, and said he abused me, and I tried to tell people, and I tried to tell people, and I tried to tell people, and now people in my life are like, why didn't you tell us? After I literally burst into tears crying that I was sexually abused. In front of my dad. In front of my dad. I bursted into tears after the second time in front of my dad. So I am sorry if my saying I don't like men and I'm disgusted by the male gender upsets you so much. I don't want to sit here and talk about in great detail every time something like this has happened because of a man. It's not a one-off thing that happened. That's the fucked up part. It's not even completely in my past. Motherfuckers love to scare me in the modern day, so I'm sorry if I don't want to sit here and explain in great detail every time a man has threatened my life, has treated me like shit, has tried to harm me, has tried to threaten me, has tried to do all these things just because I won't sleep with them. I remember vividly when I was with said guy who was basically psychologically trying to kill me. He was actively trying to baby trap me, and I was too psychologically dead to fight anything happening to me. And I remember one time I got the courage and I was like, I don't want you to do that in me. And he threw a fucking fit. And then I was real scared that I was gonna die. So please, if I say I don't like men and I'm disgusted by the gender and I don't want to go into detail about that, don't try to criticize me because then this happens. Because then this happens and now I really want to go fucking cry. I'm not. I'm gonna tough it out. I'm gonna keep doing my makeup. push people to talk about subjects they don't want to fucking talk about. I didn't. I was separately on psychological meds that made me extremely tired. So imagine you are sleeping 20 hours a day and you're not really okay the rest of the time. It wasn't a consecutive 2 years either. That's the fucked up part. I got away and he tracked me. Probably because you interacted with it with so much hate and more like fuck. It's how the algorithm works. That's how that works. I think I'm gonna get more tattoo supplies. Work on my leg. I'm mad because a separate fucking reason. Is apparently I can't say I don't like men and I don't want to talk about it. Oh no, you have empathy. A basic human fucking emotion. Oh, that must mean you're motherfucking Teresa. How funny would it be if someone named their kid Mary? Fucking what is it? Oh my god, I had it in my head. Oh, I forgot it. I was thinking about it the other day. And I was like, that would be hysterical. Is it just it's repeated? It would be fucking hysterical. Oh my god, what was it? You're gonna piss me off now. Because I had it in my head. Oh, what now? Thank you. No, because apparently I'm not allowed to say I don't like men I don't want to talk about, because then I have to talk about the sexual abuse I went through. Because, and I quote, you can't just say you don't like men. I'm sorry, I thought this was my channel. I thought this was my world. I thought this was my continent. It's kind of like a continent. I do hope we get big enough to be a continent. That would be fun. Oh my god, it's almost like you didn't say that. Ew. God damn it. My brush broke. I was bending it because I was being stupid. Ugh. Oh, guys fuck off, dude. You can't sit there and accuse me and accuse me and accuse me and then me be emotional and try to comfort me. That's not how that works. It's honestly really weird that you're trying to do that. Oh, I don't drive, like, at all. It scares me. I got a lot of hair. That's something you're gonna realize if you watch me. I got a lot of fucking hair on my head. A lot of hair on my head. I am not the happiest with the way my makeup is turning out, but it might be the way my skin has been acting. Or it could be the fact I keep having to pause to yell at people. It's fine. Oh, my. Also, if you're like, wow, her desk is way dirtier than normally it's dirty. I've been using it as a sewing stand because I can't sew in my bed, sadly enough. Because I've been using my sewing machine to make things and fix things. I fixed a shirt yesterday. It's gonna get washed, and that's great. And I made Dobby's pants, and we're working on Dobby's jacket and Dobby's other shirt and stuff. And we're gonna work on other stuff. I'm back. People were being loud in my kitchen. I don't like my eyebrows recently. I feel like they could be better. We're gonna use face paint for my eyebrows just because I need to use it and I have like no application on it. anymore because I used it all. I don't want to buy more black eyeshadow unless the brand wants to send me black eyeshadow. Oh, that feels so much better now. Oh my god. I've been doing my eyebrows brown and it just has not looked right. It's not an exaggeration. It just has not looked right since I've been doing my eyebrows brown. And you might have been able to tell in some videos, honestly. Okay, yeah, that looks better than what my eyebrows have been looking like. Oh yeah, that looks so much better than my eyebrows have been looking. Oh my god. I should have just been using face paint. Now we will take probably some brush I don't care about and like put a little bit of eyeshadow on the front and then carve that out. One is thicker than the other and more arched, I think, which is fine. I don't care. kind of did need eyeshadow. Just need to blend it with the soap left over on my brush. I'm gonna use this one for my carve out. Use that when I get foundation. I want to get face paint on my good carve out brush. I have a good one, and I don't want good face paint on it. This is just a cheap fucking one that I have had forever. This is my good one. I really like this brush. If anyone wants to know how I get really precise up under my eyebrows, it's this brand. I really like it. It's RT246. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the brand is. I don't care. I really like it though. God damn it. God damn it. My makeup is not turning out how I want it to. It's upsetting me. house is cold.
I'll be back. I gotta go get water. Oh, God. Leave me alone, dude.
I keep leaving because everyone's awake in my house now, and I keep wanting to talk to them. Is where I'm different schedules. And I thought I heard my sister say the word sick, and I got really worried, which was the initial reason I jumped out of my chair and walked down the hallway. She did not supposedly say the word sick, but I think my mother might be lying to me. I've also decided I'm gonna work on my shorts when I get off live and do some pantsless sewing because there's a hole in the ass and I should replace it and the holes keep getting worse. So I'm just gonna take, because I think I have some leftover fabric from these shorts somewhere, so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna sew it. Yeah, if I don't, I'm gonna take some fabric from the different pair of shorts I have once in a while time and I'm gonna fix it in my car.
Oh, Nova. She was in Mystery Incorporated, which is one of my favorite Scooby-Doo
Movies of all time. And basically, she's like in the Boogaroo. It's weird. It's weird. You should watch it. I should eat. People are gonna be like, oh my friend, one of these days someone's gonna be like, she held her stomach, she's pregnant. No, my fucking uterus is right here, and I like to know where it is. Leave me alone.
Bye everyone, love you.